Welcome to ClassIn. We are a classroom builder. We build classrooms in the virtual worlds with our software solution for the LMS cloud drive, as well as the interactive classroom software. But also, we build it in the physical worlds by putting hardware IoT products such as cameras, IFPs, and sealing microphones into traditional learning environments to transform them into a hybrid flexible environment. So those two segments of products are the ones we're building at ClassIn. The products we're showcasing today at JES is the one that you're capturing right behind me. You're seeing the software and the hardware both at the same time. Let's start with the hardware. What you're seeing is a stunning 110-inch display, probably the most sizable IFP on the market, but also sleek and modern in looking. This is a device that we custom built for educational use cases. It is especially suitable for being in large auditoriums that will have participation from not only in-person students, but also remote students through our software integration. You're also seeing, sitting on top of this device, a very sleek box-like camera. This is a student tracking camera. You will have a similar device installed at the back of the classroom to track your teachers. With these cameras that capture both ends of the classroom, we'll be able to make sure the remote participants of the class will always have visual of the teachers that are teaching as they move around, because the cameras are able to both track and zoom on to whoever that is speaking towards them. The final piece, which is right above the camera, you'll be able to see that as a sitting microphone. This is a box-like microphone which you install in the middle of the classroom inside your ceiling that captures anything within 360-degree capturing using a technology called beamforming. So beamforming technology allows the microphone to detect where the sound is coming from and zooms onto them effectively. With all these three pieces of technology working in tandem, we're able to transform traditional learning environments into a hybrid flexible environment. The second part of our product is a software. So the software also has multiple modules. It is a very comprehensive all-in-one product to transform your teaching and learning journey entirely online. Starting with the most interactive classroom software on the market. Inside this environment, you will be able to see students and teachers engaging on stage and as well as anywhere inside the platform. This is an infinitely scrolling blackboard with more than 20 teaching tools built inside our powerful toolbox. From the most basic timers, stopwatches, quick-click digital badges, to more complex tools such as breakout rooms, polling, and physics and chemistry labs. So altogether, we're trying to recreate whatever is happening in offline classrooms online, but in a more efficient and fun way. Wonderful. So GCC and the Middle East in general is a wonderful market with many aspiring educators that are rapidly advancing in global competencies in both math, science, literacy, and those are the things that we observe when we engage with administrative professionals as well as frontline educators in private, international, as well as public schools. As many GCC countries is rapidly moving forward with digitization inside their schools, I think the important question to ask is, will hybrid technologies provide a role for students to have more flexibility in their schooling choices? Will these technologies provide, for example, for the higher ed sector, better international recruitment for the administrators? Will solutions like interactive classrooms provide a better engagement among students even as they're inside the classroom, but bring their own devices into the classrooms? So what our company is hoping to achieve and collaborate with GCC educators is really to reimagine a way to digitize. Instead of the traditional ways of segmenting into LMS, ICS, video conferencing, and having all these tools, creating huge data silos between each other, we're offering an all-in-one position so that the management of student data, especially learning analytics, will be much more streamlined and effective. The other segment that we're looking at is to enable a smooth easy to implement transition into hybrid future because we understand that nowadays students have more differentiated needs of how and where they would like to participate into the classroom. And our technology allows them to have a choice and have a voice, allows the parents and families to be more active in participating in their students' journey and learning enablement. So that when we build classrooms, we start from the student choice and give them actual flexibility with how they would engage with learning materials and in-class students.
Hello everyone, this is Khalid. I'm the director of MENA Region at ClassIn. So here we are at Guest Dubai. Thank you so much for visiting our booth. And now I want to show you why ClassIn is the perfect hybrid interactive classroom tool. So as you can see here, we have our own 110-inch display, IFP, that fits into any classroom and makes everything super immersive and makes the experience better for the teacher and the student. Also, we have our camera, the motion detection camera, that zooms in and detects the motion and the speech of both teachers and students to make the people that are joining online feel that they are actually in the classroom and shifts the focus perfectly. Now, this is our classroom. Our classroom is actually usable virtually and hybrid and even offline. Now we're showing the offline version of it. This is how you can use it in a real offline scenario. As you can see in our smartboard software, you can open multiple learning tools and material at the same time, and they don't interfere with each other. So for example, here I am playing a video, and the video is playing normally, while at the same time I'm displaying a PPT, and I can shift between the PPT slides, and if I need to edit something, I can just summon my tools and start editing whatever I want. And also in my tools, I have 20 plus teaching tools that are amazing in a classroom scenario. Let's say, for example, we have a task and the task has limited time. I can start my timer and it will count down and give us an alarm at the end of the countdown so students know when to put their pencils down or when to finish their task. Now, last but not least, we have here the state-of-the-art virtual chemistry lab. This is the best solution to avoid any dangers in an actual lab, save a lot of cost for schools from buying actual equipment for their laboratories at school, and at the same time, students can take it anywhere and actually study and review their experiments. So our lab actually is fully animated. Sorry. Our lab actually is fully animated. As you can see, you can use all the equipment in the lab while getting the perfect sound effect and visual effect. Now, like in real life, if you want to put out the match, you just shake it like in real life and so on. What if the template of the experiment is not enough for you? Don't worry, you can add any kind of equipment or even chemicals to your experiment, which makes it 100% customizable. We already have more than 300 experiments built in between chemistry and physics that covers the GCSE and the A-level curriculums. But if you don't find it, you can always create your own experiment. Don't worry about anything. That's it. Thank you so much. Have great lessons and enjoy learning.